persistence. I want to tell you the story today about this fellow, Jerry Weintraub, who just died in 2015. He produced the Karate Kid movie. He took Elvis Presley out on tour back in the 1970s. He produced the Ocean's 11 movies with George Clooney and Brad Pitt. And he embodies persistence. Let me tell you what happened with Jerry Weintraub. He woke up one day when he was 27 years old and he had this dream that he wanted to manage Elvis Presley. He wanted to take Elvis Presley on a musical tour across America. And he phoned up Elvis Presley's manager called the Colonel and he said, "You don't know me, but my name is Jerry Weintraub and I want to take Elvis out on tour." And the Colonel hung up on him. Jerry Weintraub phoned him every week for a year to say, "I want to take Elvis out on tour. I want to take Elvis out on tour." And every single week, the Colonel hung up the phone and said, "No, no, 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 no." But he kept persisting because he believed in himself so much. Do you believe in yourself to be able to have that much persistence? Guess what happened? Just after a year, the Colonel phoned Jerry Weintraub and said, "Hey, are you ready? Are you ready to take Elvis out on tour?" And he said, "Yes, absolutely." And the Colonel said, "Okay, $1 million. Bring a check for $1 million to Las Vegas tomorrow, and we will let you take Elvis out on tour." And so Jerry Weintraub didn't have $1 million. So what did he do? He quickly phoned everyone he knew. People on all the coasts, on the West Coast and the East Coast. He flew to Las Vegas. He didn't have $1 million, but he persisted in calling people. Finally, this one guy said, "You know what? I know this radio station guy in Seattle. You should phone him. He loves Elvis Presley." So he phones this guy. The Seattle radio station goes, "I love Elvis Presley. Yeah, I'll probably give you $1 million. Fly up next week and we'll have a meeting about it." And Jerry said, "You don't understand. I got to have $1 million tonight so I can give it to the Colonel tomorrow. So it's a take it or leave it thing." Well, he managed to convince this Seattle radio station owner to give him the $1 million. The next day, Jerry Weintraub went into a Las Vegas bank. They cut him a check for $1 million because the Seattle radio station owner had wired the money. He went across to meet the Colonel. The Colonel was playing roulette. He said, "Hang on a second." Then he said, "Okay." They went upstairs, introduced him to Elvis Presley. Said, "Mr. Presley, this is Jerry Weintraub, the man I've been talking to you about." And he handed over the $1 million check. They put it in a safe in the hotel room that they were staying. And Jerry Weintraub took Elvis Presley out on tour. He was a millionaire within 3 or 4 months of the tour beginning, and then he went on to become one of the most successful Hollywood movie producers of all time, the Karate Kid and the Ocean's 11 movies. That is persistence. Do you have that kind of persistence? When do you want to achieve something? What are you willing to do? Just do it. But persistence is what will get you there. Go ahead and share this video with someone who you think's maybe falling short a little bit on their persistence. Motivate them, help them do that. Subscribe to my channel down below and be persistent, just like Jerry Weintraub.